Hello, favorite Mr.Who Views. And today I will be reviewing Digimon Beatbreak, the Kyo arc. And yeah, this arc we get some backstory on the leader of the Glowing Dawn, Kyo. And this arc begins with episode 38 and ends in episode 40. And yeah, I think the arc is a little predictable. It's basically the a storyline where someone from a main character's past, when they're very different from what they are now, come back and they want some from them, and the main character puts his friends away to protect them, but he does it in a harsh manner. And yeah, but I think it's decent. Like in episode 38, the key everybody not grown dawn. I'm surprised probably for Kyo, since it's the anniversary of when he created the Golden Dawn, and the Maki and the driver that they have is trying to distract him, and Maki's wearing uh, 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 a Mark Butters glasses. Yeah, but while that's going on, Sherman Wong is just telling Rose and the member of the Five Stars as Gokumon about the white core. Yeah, apparently it's something that they need for the Chandua project, and they also mentioned when Rose leaves that they need Asuka said E-Pulse as well. Yeah. And Shenron does tell the Gokumon owner that if Rose fails, then he can just take over again White Core. Yeah, the only person that's right core is the one that's Maharu's second in command. Yeah, and Kyo does have a talk with the guy that they have a connection with to the Ministry of Protection, just to make sure that Maharu is okay in that. And when he mentioned that Sharon Mong was going to give her a pardon, Kyo was worried that Maharu might be treated like her sister and end with the same outcome, but turned out they're just keeping Maharu in like a 24-hour or it's like a cell to keep an eye on her. But it's better than the alternative, but ugh, what can I say? I mean, we're number 2. He meets this person named Shoji, and he's an interesting character. He can use E-Pulse to control any Digimon, even when they're an ultimate level, and the guy actually gives him a Splashmon and the Marine Devmon, and gives him the white core, and yeah, and Rose was spying on them, and yeah, spoilers. He takes control of Rose's Ladymon, or I thought it was something else, or the other plant Digimon that there is. And yeah, Rose is cold hard, and the beautiful thorns show up at the clone don't look for kills, since some reason they say he did it. But yes, he had the grave in the Digimon Sanctuary, or some graves at Digimon Sanctuary, and that's when Shoji shows up. And yeah, and Kyo's composer just changes drastically after that. And yeah, so the two know each other, and so he tries to get him to act like he did back then, but he wouldn't, and he's and so just trying to take away anything that Kyo cares about, and but Kyo saying had nothing they care about anymore, and give him like a day to become the person that he once was. Again, that it is episode 39. Yeah. With the Glondon and the beautiful thorns, Kaito is able to break it up and just leave when we realize that Kyo isn't there. Like I said before, Kyo pushes his family away to keep him safe and changes his clothes, and when he's just done with them turning other Digimon into the in training form, he threatens that if he sees him again, he'll delete the Digimon. And yeah, the Tomron that you find out from the Mushroom Gang about Shoji with Kyo, and you go to the World Protection guy, and yeah, he don't really know anything about Shoji, so yeah, he brings him to someone that might know. Spoilers, Clay, and yeah, don't really give him that much information. Just tell him that Kyo, back then, Kyo wasn't a real person. Was there was like a rabid dog taking down any dead Digimon or deleting them that he was ordered to. And they do show a flashback, and yeah, Kyoto does delete dead Digimon, but he also deleted dead people. And Arcamon showed up in episode 40. Yeah, this is like the second time they brought out Arcamon once again in Gold Game. Now this. Yeah, because it does one back some of the classic Digimons again. And after he got stabbed by Arcamon's severed hand, he has wound up in war and got rescued by this girl named Karina and her stepdad. And yeah, he's a bit reluctant to stay, but it's too hurt. And oh yeah, and this is also the first appearance of Luxmon in an anime, and yeah, kind of like him. He's kind of rude, but also a little funny, but whatever. And yeah, turn out the Demon Sanctuary that Kyo has. That's the where Karina and her dad used to live, and they was saying spoilers. And turn out Karina's dad used to be like a astronomer or something, but something happened. And they also had the baby forms of Guilmon and Gamamon in the episode, and yeah, and at some point the Kyo just tried to leave, and I'm guessing that all the past deeds was cast up on him when he stayed in one place, and you don't believe that someone like him deserves to be happy. And yeah, like, you actually got a lot of stuff from Karina and her dad. Like when he wasn't eating, Karina's stepdad was saying to eat to eat food is to be alive or something like that. And that's what I want to say. What he told Tomoro when he was brought back to the Glowing Dawn uh, base or headquarters, whatever. And yeah, that's my other stuff. And yeah, when Kyo realized, or when Kugamon and Kyo realized what was that yeah, Karina and Septa were kind of late. They were getting worried, and I entered Luxmon saying someone came by and killed all the like in train dead Digimon, and yeah, and he also killed uh, Karina and her stepdad, and Karina's last words was tell Kyo to run. And yeah, that sent Kyo into a rage, and the Simon just deletes the Digimon that Shoji had, and yeah, Shoji just drops into the water, and I guess another Clay said was that Shoji was the person without any emotions, and his e-pulse being black, and you don't have one like the partner Digimon. He just control all with the e-pulse. I guess because they don't have any emotions, and this Digimon's are actually a reflection of people's emotions, or just reflections of the people they come from, wherever. But don't know. And yeah, when Kyoto showed up to the mountain where he and Joji agreed to meet, he finds Tomoro and Reina on the ground, and yeah, he loses his composure again and starts freaking out. Yeah, turned out a few hours ago, Tomoro that you got to Shoji before Kyo and tried to get him to stay away from Kyo, but yeah, I guess when Shoji heard Tomoro saying to Kyo's family, he got an idea how to get the old Kyo the Golden back. Yeah, and he don't defeat uh, Monarch Lizardmon and that, but it was too easy for him, and he just found it boring. And yeah, then Kyo just trying to act like the bad guy again, and trying to push his family away. And yeah, he still doesn't delete the Digimon that he defeats. And yeah, there's a speech from Tomura on that distracts Kyo long enough that Shoji decides to control Marek Lizamon and the others. Yeah. And yeah, Kyo's just freaking out again, just uh, worried that the history will repeat itself, especially after he's saying is that he reveals to Tomura that he don't want to lose them. But thanks to Monarch Lismon's strong will, he don't delete that Tomura. They able to hear him saying stop. And yeah, thanks to Tomura that Lizamon and Lizamon Bear Catmon and Shearmons of the form to break out of Shoji's hold. Um, yeah, and the girls are just surround Kyoto saying that you don't have to worry about them since they're strong because he raised them. And yeah, even though it shows he fell down into some water, he just got up, and yeah, he's freaking out himself and able to get the entrained Digimon to develop back into Marine Devimon. Yeah, but Kyo does accepting Tomoro, and that's emotions, or just their help. Murasaimon is able to devolve into Mega form. Uh, but I think it's Harba uh, Karimon. You kind of remind me of the Hindu god that has multiple arms and blue, but uh, don't know. And yeah, they able to defeat them, the corrupted Marine Devimon, and yeah, so his hair turns white, and the Maharu's number two as he shows up and takes the white cube, saying it's a beautiful black now. And yeah, he gives goes off again in a whirlpool or mini whirlpool of water. Does he have another splasmon or something? I don't know. And yeah, and so he nearly falls into the river again, but Kyo catches him and he thinks Kyo's gonna delete him, but yeah, Kyo just pulls him back and just telling his dead family that it's over and let's go. And yeah, they get right back from the old guy that works with them, and yeah, a lot of the Gekomon, Reina, and Makoto are saying they're hungry, and Reina gets Kyo back his band with uh, Karina, get him and Luxmon and the rest of the family to symbolize their family. So yeah, I think it's a good ending. Like I said, it is a little predictable what's going on, but I think it's still like a good storyline. I think me and some other viewers were just wondering about Kyo's backstory, like why was he like in when he was a part of the 5 stars and the with the flashback they did so when Kyo first joined the world unit or 5 stars. It did seem different. In terms, he actually joined the 5 stars when he's only 11. Part of a very important government group, and that is just wild. Like I don't even think child geniuses would be part of a government group like that when they're that young. But your favorite episode has to be either 39 or 40. Like I do like the flashback of Kia with Karina and her dad and the other dead Digimon, and in 39 I kind of get the battle that they Kyo had, and yeah, that was just to show that the Tomodat weren't on his side, and that what the a guy from the World Protection Union was saying when the Tomodat were confront or just asking him for information about Shoji. So yeah, pretty good. And yeah, and Maharu's number 2. Yeah, so what was with him? Like I heard Yugo Everton had a theory that he's probably that guy and the uh, Gokumon uh, owner as well, but I don't know. But let's wait and see what happens. And yeah, next time will be the last uh, arc and the end of Beatbreak. But I did hear that the Digimon company has announced that next year they gonna do this animation project for the 3rd anniversary. I don't know. It's like another like a mini series or some like the Digimon Adventure Beyond. Just like a short thing. So ideas of the guy that was gonna write it had. Mm. And I did hear what his what his Digimon Beyond thing was gonna be about, and yeah, I don't know if it would have been that good if it is gonna be in it. Amazing. Like it will be good seeing like past characters from different Digimon series together again, like in Digimon Crossword Hunters, but bring back some of the old bad guys, like a lot of them or something. But I don't know. And yeah, the episode 42 seems interesting. Seems like Kyo's gonna be telling Tom or the others how he knows Asuka. But I just hope the next arc is good since it's gonna be the last one. Yes, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and remember to share this video and any other of my videos that you watch to anything you want, then check out my community tab. Just go on my channel and press the posts. I think it says posts. I put like uh, a thing to show that my video is up and some polls that you can vote in, and like find the community tab in the recommended section of YouTube. But I don't know. And if you're not interested in voting, that's okay. You don't have to. Yeah, so next time, I'll see you guys later.